All right, YouTube, what's going on, guys? All right, so let's get into this new little dashboard that I come up upon. All right, guys. So if you look at it, it's called Drash Dashboard, guys. It's a pretty neat tool. I think it's great for quick, fast research. It kind of puts all information you need to make DFS decisions all in one place, and has a couple options to kind of help you out to make the process of building lineups fast and easy. So, first thing I want to talk about, guys, is this first page. This is the home page, guys. As you can see, it has all the recent injuries right here and when they were updated. So you guys can see right here, DeLon Wright is doubtful to out. He changed from doubtful to out, so he's officially out. That was updated an hour ago. As you guys can see, Aaron Gordon is out. Steph Curry is out. Darren Collison is probable. So let you know that he may be playing today. So that way you can kind of adjust the pivot. And so all the recent news is right here, guys. Now, the recent hot players. So you may not be following DFS every day like I do and watching the games and things of that nature. So this would kind of help you out to know who's hot and who's not. So recent player stock changes. I love this. Like, for instance, Kyle Korver, man, look at him. You know, the guy shooting guard too. He went from the third option to the second option now. And he's 3.6K and his stock is up. So that's somebody that we want to keep eye on. So is this Xavier Ranton Mays. Dude don't even have a damn profile picture, man. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan Simmons. Again, his stock is up, of course, because of all the injuries in Orlando. And so they got people who are going to have to step up at their game. And then, of course, Huestis, or whatever the hell his name is. You know, his stock is down because they just picked up Corey Brewer, and he's starting, and he pretty much took that dude's spot. So he riding that pine. All right, so these are some of the players that I've liked personally, guys. And so it just kind of lets me know who my watch players are. So these are some players that I've watched. I guess these are the top ones. And if you just scroll down, you can see all the people that I've clicked on for today's slate. All righty, guys. All right, so again, same thing here. You scroll through to look at all the updated information. The same thing with the injuries. Again, you scroll through. It's all in the same little table. All right, guys, so let's go in and let's look at the position optimizer. This is what I love, guys. So this puts all the information that you need in one spot. So when I click on position optimizer, you see it brings up automatically the point guard. And up here, you can select pick'ems or classic, and you can select which slate. Maybe you're playing a turbo. Maybe you just want to play the nice games. Select what option you want, and then select which position. Then just go through here and look at the information. So this draft dashboard rank is just kind of like it lets you know which players are in the best positions. You know what I'm saying? So this is the DVP, you know, versus the team, and this is the defensive ranking. So, all right. So, again, this is for the team, and this is for the individual player, I guess. All right. So, long story short, guys, it's pretty easy to go in here and kind of look at it. So, if you look at it, it has its fantasy points per game. The last 3 games, it shows you right here the performances by the players for the last 3 games. Are they on the upward tick or a downward tick? You know. All right. So minutes. We look at the minutes played too. We can look at the last 3 games worth of minutes. Are they minutes on the uptick or are they on the down tick? The usage. You know. Or is their usage higher or is it going down because maybe other people have came back or whatever the case may be? Here's the usage, the projected usage, and then the last 3 games usage. All right, then this is the projected fantasy points, guys, right here for today. And this is based off of Draft Dashboard's projections. You know, again, unless you're doing your own projections, guys, you have to use a service like this, man. So next up, games played. So this is how many games that particular player has played, you know. So like if you look at IT, he's only played 26 games because he was hurt for most of the season. And so same thing with Milosis. So, you know, anyway. So this is the total fantasy points for the season right here, guys. So you look at the guys who are putting up numbers. So long story short, and then right here you have the watch player tab where you can click the watch players or X to exclude players because maybe there's some players that you don't like. Maybe everybody loves Oladipo today and you don't even want any Oladipo in your line. So bam, we X him out. We don't want no Oladipo. But maybe we like Dame, so we're going to click on that watch player button right there. Bradley Beal, we like him. You know, click on the button right there, you know. Lonzo Ball, me personally, I think his price is too damn high. That's my opinion. But he's going against Denver. Denver could have one of their players out. If you look at his fantasy, his projected points is 40. He's on upward tick. He put up 53 a couple of games ago. This is going to be a high-scoring game. Lorenzo Ball is starting. He's playing good minutes. If you look at his minutes, 34, 33, 37. So his minutes is on the upward tick. So, you know, maybe we like Ball. Eric Bledsoe, again. Look at his usage. His usage is down. All right, but his minutes is down as well. So we have to look at that and decide why is his minutes down. But me personally, I like Bledsoe for the day, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch him. McCollum versus Golden State. Golden State is down a man, aka Steph Curry. So this game could be pretty competitive. We're gonna need a lot of points being scored by McCollum, Dame, and Nurkic. Okay, so I like all three of those guys. All right, Austin Rivers, yeah, don't like him, even though he's playing against Cleveland. Cleveland is pretty much a good matchup for everybody. If you look at his last three games, man, his minutes are down. No, his fantasy points are down. All right, but me personally, I don't like Austin Rivers, coach's son. He can play 40 minutes and put up 20 DK points. It's ridiculous. All right, Jamal Murray, if this guy is good, you know, he had a little issue or whatever. If he's good to go versus Los Angeles Lakers, you play point guards versus Los Angeles Lakers. But there's a couple other players in a better spot because you see here, his dash rank is 79, which is not bad, but it's not the best. Like we have 100% right here for Clarkson. But my issue with Clarkson is look at his fantasy point production. Look at his minutes. His minutes are low. So we're not going to play with that one. But Satoransky, give me some Satoransky, guys. All right. He's in a good spot. Ish Smith, garbage. All right. Mason, like I said, if the young man Fox is ruled out, Mason becomes a lock, guys. All right. So you pretty much go through each position. You select the players that you like on the slate. All right. And you got all the information that you need to make that decision on the screen. DeRozan says he's not in a good matchup, but it's DeMar. Some players are matchup proof. All right. And this is versus Houston. So you want to take a chance on that. All you got to do is just click on here to include him in your likes. And he will be considered for the build when it builds. Ooh, Reggie Bullock. I like him because the young man, Stanley Johnson, was ruled out. So I like him to get an uptick in use. As you can see, his fantasy production is looking good for his price. So if he can get us 30, that'd be great. Jonathan Simmons is in a smash spot on a comeback, so I got him Bullet, you know. So each one more with AD possibly out. All right, guys. So as you can see, you get the point, guys. You know, if you like Harden, you go ahead and check Harden. Me personally, I'm not going there. Versus Toronto, that's a rugged team with, you know, pretty good defense. Slow pace. I don't know how many points can get put up by this team. But Drew Holiday, you got to consider him, man. Donovan Mitchell is in a good spot versus Memphis, but two slow-paced teams. I don't like it. Not enough production, in my opinion. You know, not enough plays to be run. So maybe not a lot of fantasy production put up, though, guys. But Barton, man, he screwed me good the last game, man. Put up 13 DK points, man. I had him in my one single lineup. Luckily, I cashed that night, but not because of his ass. But anyway, he's in a bounce-back spot, guys. Because if Murray is ruled out, the point guard, this guy pretty much probably is going to pick up some more minutes because they're probably going to pay Gary Harris and him to run the ball up the court. You know, so I like Will Barton. I'm going to go ahead and watch that player. Gary Harris, again, if the other guys ruled out, Gary Harris should be. I see a usage bump. KCP versus Denver. Like that, he's coming off a bad game. If you look at his last three games, he put up 46, 35. He had a stinker. He's probably going to be low on. Everybody's going to see this matchup, but it's Denver. They giving it up. I like him. All right, guys. So once you get all your players, then you go over here to the lineup optimizer, and it'll build you a lineup based off of those particular players that you have liked. It'll try to, you know, build you the best optimized lineup. All right, guys. So let's wait for it and see what it gives us. I'm going to show you a couple options that you have. All right. So right here, you got Rick Rubio. I love Rick Rubio personally. I know his dashboard rank is low, but like it says, the player is hot. All right. But anywho, he's been hot lately, so I like him. All right, you got Gary Harris, Markieff Morris. That's a good one, especially if Otto Porter's ruled out. That's a good one. And I'm not sure how I feel about Montrezl Harrell versus Cleveland, but this young man's a scrappy player, and he has been playing well lately. I love Vucevic, you know. So, matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and lock in Vucevic. I think he's a steal personally. All right, Dwayne Dedmon, I don't love, but as you can see, we have 12 upgrades. And if you scroll to here, anybody in red, that means you can't afford them at the moment. But the green, you can. All right. And then right here, you see below it, it's the dash rank. So you got Paul Millsap, but I personally don't like Paul Millsap. Ingles, Randolph, Bojan. That's a Sacramento one, though. I like the one on Indy personally. There we go, right there. 5,800. I like him, so I'm going to go ahead and put him in my forward position. All right, guys. So Kyle Lowry, I love him versus Houston. He used to play for Houston, so it's going back to Houston. I expect him to get up for this game personally, but if you want to upgrade Kyle Lowry because you don't like him, Let's see what options you got. You got DeMar DeRozan, we got Ball, and we got Chris Paul. Me personally, I would go ahead and stick with Kyle Lowry. I expect him and Chris Paul to go at it. All right, guys. So Montrezl Harrell. Let's say we want to upgrade him. Let's see who we got here. So if we wanted to, we can put up Larry Marketing. He could be in a good position, but I don't like Chicago. They tanking. So Thad Young is in a good spot versus Thad Young is in a good spot. So I like him as well. Sabonis, Chandler. Not so much. All right, guys. So I'm going to go with Thad Young on this one, man. Ooh, Kuzma. But we can't afford him. He's $6,400. Jesus, but I love me some Kuzma, man. But now we're going to get away from that one. So let's go ahead and let's lock in Marketing, man. This guy's getting a lot of minutes. He's in a good spot versus Detroit. Small forward. Come on, man. I like Marketing. So, all right, guys. So as you can see here, so once you get a player game that you like, a mix of players that you like, go ahead and hit Save Lineup. And if you want something else, hit the randomize button. Give it a second. And there you go. So now we have another randomized lineup. So as you can see, it gave us some more Rubio. Each one more. I like him. Again, he's in a pace game. Should be a nice barn burner. We got Kuzma now. Oh, yeah. Paul Millsap, I don't personally like. That's just me versus L.A., but he could be in a good spot, man, depending on how many minutes he get. But I personally do not like him. So if I don't like him, then I can go ahead and upgrade. You know what I'm saying? So Draymond, we got Blake. All right. We got Tobias. All right. Versus Cleveland. Matter of fact, that's who I'm liking in. Tobias versus Cleveland, man. So there you go, guys. And again, if you don't like Rubio, you can upgrade Rubio. So let's see who we got here. Because I got Rubio in the other lineup. So let me go ahead and pivot for him in case he don't do well. All right, so we got Chris Dunn in the smash spot. We got CJ versus Golden State. All right. So maybe on that one we go ahead and we lock in CJ this time. All right. Instead of Rubio, because maybe we don't like Rubio. All right, guys, as you can see, you still got some upgrades on here. We already got some Markieff Morris. Let me pivot for him just in case he don't do well. He has a consistent game, but he doesn't have a lot of upside. All right, so that's my only issue with him. All right, so let's see what we got here. John Collins look good. Dedmon is the option. Zach Randolph, no, we're not going to do that. All right, well, we'll go ahead and stick with Morris on that one. Maybe I'll upgrade Gary Harris because I personally don't like the damn guards of Denver. They've burned me too many times. So got Zach LaVine. Rondo should be in a higher usage spot just because he's going up, without AD. Dennis Schroeder. He's pretty much that whole team. You got Klay Thompson, versus Portland. So, IT. He's been playing good off the bench, getting a lot of minutes. Matter of fact, I'm putting in IT. I'm going back there. So you guys can kind of see how it works out. You want to get away from Frank Mason. It says we don't have no upgrades here. So we're going to keep that moving. So as you can see, guys, that's kind of how this works. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in. I want to lock that one in. So instead of him, who could I go up to? Zach LaVine. I'm not doing that because they tanking. I got to go with KCP, man. He's a starter. You know what I'm saying? He coming off a bad game, but if you look at his game log, his last 7 games, man, 34 DK points, 45, 24, 37, 50. So, this guy can put up some good points, man. Like I said, I know he just came off a bad game, 17 points versus the Magic in 38 minutes, but he's getting the minutes. Look at the minutes, guys. All right, so I'm locking in KCP. So save that lineup. All right, guys, so I go to my, you can go to Find Studs, man. We go here, you go to Find Studs, and it shows you all the studs of the slate. You know what I'm saying? Again, with all the vital information, if they're hot, if they're not, And as you see right here on the screen, they have his last 5 games worth of data, his low, which is his floor, and his high, which is his ceiling for each player, guys. And also right here, any news that you guys have on this particular player. Anything that's green means something else recent. So 2 days ago, Kyle Kuzma shines with 20 points and 10 boards. So again, Enes Kanter. Oh, I like Enes Kanter. All right, I got him bulleted. Okay, cool. So as you guys can see, man, this is how it works. So you go to your save lineups. Here's your save lineups right here, guys. It shows you the projected points based off of the projections of the system. All right. And again, they're already saved. So if you want to export them, select all, export selected. and you can see that it downloads the CSV file, and you can use that to upload it to your to DraftKings. And again, we have options for FanDuel up here as well. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, that's my Excel opening up. My apologies. All right. Come on, Excel. We ain't got all day. As you see, this is what a CSV file looks like, right? So what the hell is that? A bunch of numbers and stuff, right? But DraftKings understands. All right, guys. So we're not gonna worry about that. All right, guys. So that's kind of how this program works. And so I've partnered with Draft Dashboard, and they're going to be offering you guys an option to go ahead and try this out for a week. All right, the link is going to be in the description. Click on the link, try it out. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe to it, guys. And again, this is for a fast, quick, easy analysis of the slate. And again, as you see at the top, you got NFL, NBA, hockey, and MLB, which is right around the corner. All right, guys. So again, I personally love it because, again, it's a fast, quick way to get to the information. If you're busy at work, you need to come home and research the slate real quick. You got all the information you need to build a good lineup right at your fingertips. All right, guys. So let me know in the comments. Do you like the app? Do you hate it? What improvements would you guys like to see to it? All right. Well, good luck, guys, on today's slate, and I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.